your Toronto Raptors starting five. At power forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 54, Patrick Patterson.
Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. It's East versus West here in Toronto. The Raptors hope to put on a show for their hometown fans. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for the Lakers right now, G in at point guard. Hill is out there with Paul Millsap. And there's Bryant, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's G. He had 19 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And you can't talk about his performance without mentioning his superior shot blocking in that game, really imposing his will.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Lowry drives in. Valanciunas, that's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Here's G, averaging 23 points per contest. Hill sets the screen for Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper will not go. This is off the front iron. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Pacers in Indiana.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
Here's Kobe after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Pulls it up. A second chance effort, and the layup good by Hill. Hill's got 6 points.
But you got to love his determination on the glass, coming out of the gate strong.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the pick. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Hill against DeRozan. No good from Valanciunas. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Left side, DeRozan. Shot is no good. The Lakers in the lead. The pass to Hill. He trains the quick shot. 8 points for him.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Yeah, that's the kind of start you want every game, but of course you rarely get it. You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Here's G. On the wing, Bryant. From 17 feet out, the rebound by Patterson.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Lowry dishes to Patterson. Back to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's G. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game, and he gets it to go.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Hill is screen on Lowry. He lobs it up, and Hill throws it down.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
That one goes. Count it.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's G. While recovering. Here's G. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Valanciunas passes to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Patterson. Hansborough's come in for DeMar DeRozan. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Ross. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Paul Millsap. Matt Barnes is checked in for Caron Butler. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Bryant. Here is Lowry. After the made shot from G, Lowry drives in. Williams kicks to Hansbrough. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. No luck. Davis with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 1:09 left to play here in the first. Hansbrough dishes to Lowry.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
It's his first trip to the line.
Good ball movement. Double free throw shoots.
Kyle Lowry at the line for 2.
Now here's Lin. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hand.
Lowry and Williams, the guards. Tyler Hansbrough out there at DeRozan. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, G in the last matchup against the Nets really lit up the floor. He ended with 19 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Patterson, he's checked in for Hansbrough. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Pick up by Hill. G passes to Hill. Toronto trailing. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, no good by Toronto. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Paul Millsap's checked in for Ryan Kelly. So it's Toronto now. And Patterson kicks to Williams. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Really nice work inside there. We'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Butler in the corner. The three. That drops. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Ross.
Oh! Are you kidding me? Power punch right there.
Oh, great. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now. Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
He kicks it to Valanciunas. He feeds it to Ross. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. In low to Hill. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And up on your screen now are the most dependable free throw shooters from the point guard position since the All-Star break. You look at G, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, that is typically where we find a lot of the top foul shooters in the league, quite honestly. But that doesn't mean we should take these guys for granted now. I mean, they put in an enormous amount of work to get to that level.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Ross dishes to Williams. And again, no good by Toronto. Los Angeles leading by 3. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And here are the Raptors now. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Ross passes to Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got 9 points. Los Angeles has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. G kicks to Millsap. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Ryan is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's G. And another 3 for the Lakers. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Johnson, he's checked in for Patterson. And it's Lowry in for Lou Williams. Rebounded by the Lakers. G's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks to Kobe. Pass to Butler. From outside the arc. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Here's G. He's got 5. And it's Bryant in the corner. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Here's Lowry. Down low, Valanciunas, and he uses the glass on the layup. Valanciunas has got 11 points.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Nice step back to get it off. G's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. Ross kicks to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Millsap. And good on the basket. Book it. .115 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's G. Lowry covering. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Ross with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
G kicks to Randall. Fader on the way. Misses off the left iron.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
26 seconds left here in the second. Bryant has the open look. Gets an open look and hits. Bryant's got 6. Raptors trail by 8.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
And here is Ross. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well. Guys, he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from
Their side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. G, he's in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Hill. Then it's Caron Butler. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. Lakers leading by 4. Here's G. Pass to Kobe. The kick outside to Butler. The dish to G. Kobe against DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. And it's Bryant missing. And here's Toronto. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Here's Ross. It counts. And the foul. It's on Caron Butler.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's G. While recovering. G passes to Hill. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Bryant comes with the double team. So it's the Lakers now. Toronto trailing. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas for the tie. Can't capitalize inside.
Once he had to change the shot because of the hand in his face, you knew he wasn't going to make it.
And the basket good. 9 points for G.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Ross, that's good. Ross has got 5 points now this quarter. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Hill a screen on Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Gets to the corner and buries it. Butler's got his third bucket of the night. Hansbrough's checked in. Williams comes in for Terrence Ross. And then for Los Angeles, Davis comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Barnes in for Butler. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Fires from deep. Barnes grabs the miss.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
G with the rebound. G's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Bryant, again the Lakers.
Well, now's the time to push it, really try to extend this lead, and that's exactly what they're trying to do.
You know, a lot of times it's hard in the third quarter to make this kind of a push, but it's paying off. You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big men on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the boards.
In low to Hill. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Here's Hansbrough, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside, here's Kobe. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kobe's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Hansbrough kicks to Lowry. The feed to DeRozan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, there's the Thunder, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've had such a tremendous regular season. I mean, really exceeding even the most optimistic projections. A bit of a surprise, actually.
And with the playoffs right around the corner, they are really excited to see just how far they can go. They only get so many chances to win it all, and they have to be in that conversation.
Hansbrough setting the pick for DeRozan. Terrific design on the pick glove, and he lays it in. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Davis with a screen on Lowry, and they call an illegal screen here.
Over the last month, let's see how the Toronto Raptors fared in the NBA ranking. First in opponent field goal percentage, 4th in opponent points per game, and they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And Clark, let's talk about that defense. I mean, number 1 in the league in field goal percentage. You talked about it. They're just smothered. They really get after you. They try to attack you. They close out. They rotate well, and they're constantly covering up for one another.
Williams can't get it to go.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Here's G, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Lewis Williams.
Just absolute domination in this one for G. He has 9 rebounds, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And G drops them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Lakers, number 1.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this and shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Williams kicks to Hansbrough. Outside Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 10.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Here's G. Lowry covering. 1:15 left to play in the third. Randall no good.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Lakers leading by 7. Here's G. 16 points for him. He dishes it to Barnes. Pass to G. Clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. G's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The drive by Lowry. Outside Williams. Dishes it to Hansbrough. Here's Norberg. Outside Lowry. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's G. Lowry covering. Feeds it to Randall. With 4 seconds on the clock. Again, the Lakers. Here's Lowry. The shot is off. And it has not been on just one occasion tonight that we've seen some excellent court vision. And the Raptors with some changes. Patterson comes in for Johnson. And it's Lowry in for Williams. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Millsap comes in for Davis. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Kobe, here we go. Clock at 4. To take the lead, and he drops that one in. And the Lakers lead by 2.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Switch here. G's checked in, and now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. It's back to Hill. A beautiful reverse layup. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Patterson, the screen. Lowry passes to Patterson. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Sinks that one from the post.
The bounce pass was the key to the play.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Hill, a screen on Lowry. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside DeRozan to the middle. Puts up the baby hook. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Great look, but off the mark. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's G. Back to Kobe. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ross dishes to Patterson. The shot is off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Here's G. to the wing on the left. Millsap a screen on Ross. Outside, Kobe. The shot. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Ross passes to Valanciunas. Ross kicks to Valanciunas. And there's the rejection. Shot clock at 6. Lowry inside the line. Misses off the right iron.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Nice move. He stepped back and passed it up. And that's now 20 points for G.
That's been a great day for him. And if you remember, he gave him a huge performance timeout as well.
Here is Ross. 1:49 left in the game. To the inside. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 3. Here's Lowry. Drops it in from 11 feet. .131 left here in the fourth quarter. G passes to Millsap. Here's G. Butler in the corner, fires the 3, and that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
Outside Lowry. Outside DeRozan. Takes the 3. The shot misses. LA's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Valanciunas on the double team. G kicks to Hill. And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 40 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. G dishes to Kobe. There's the pass to Hill. Right side Millsap.
That was really about good positioning on that steal. He got himself into the passing lane and then picked off the kickout.
Butler with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there, and that brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And the Raptors going out. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill. Ryan Kelly comes in for Paul Millsap. Barnes is checked in for Butler. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kobe. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Lowry. Here's DeRozan. That 3 off the mark. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Williams for 3. No luck. And so the Lakers.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
For real, the triple-double? Yeah, I didn't even know that.
we behaving bad. We behaving bad. Fast one, slow one, we behaving bad. We behaving bad.